In a world where social status often dictates our worth, one young woman found herself at the center of a storm that would change her life forever. Imagine standing in front of your peers, your family, and the people you thought would always support you, only to hear them label you a disgrace. What if, in that moment of despair, a surprising ally emerged from the shadows? This is the story of how love, loyalty, and a little bit of wealth can turn the tide in the most unexpected ways. I've noticed only 98% of you who watch haven't subscribed. Come on, guys, show some love and support. Thanks a bunch to those who have already subscribed. Meet Emily, a bright and ambitious college student with dreams as big as the sky. She was the kind of girl who lit up a room with her laughter and had a heart full of compassion. But beneath her cheerful exterior lay a struggle that many could relate to: the pressure to meet the expectations of her family. Emily's parents, successful business owners, had high hopes for their only daughter. They envisioned her following in their footsteps, climbing the corporate ladder, and securing a future that mirrored their own. But Emily had different dreams. She wanted to pursue a career in the arts, to express herself creatively, and to make a difference in the world through her passion. As Emily navigated her college years, she found solace in her art classes and the friendships she formed along the way. Among those friends was Jake, a charming and wealthy young man who seemed to have it all. He was the kind of guy who could walk into a room and instantly command attention. With his designer clothes and effortless charisma, Jake was everything Emily admired, but felt she could never attain. Despite their differences in background, a genuine connection blossomed between them. They spent countless hours discussing their dreams, fears, and aspirations. And Emily found herself falling for him in a way she had never experienced before. But as their relationship deepened, so did the pressure from Emily's parents. They were not pleased with her choice of a boyfriend. To them, Jake was just a rich kid with no real ambition, a distraction from the path they had laid out for her. They wanted her to date someone who would help her climb the social ladder, not someone who would encourage her to follow her heart. The tension between Emily and her parents grew, culminating in a family dinner that would change everything. It was a night filled with laughter and good food, but the atmosphere shifted when Emily's parents brought up her future. They expressed their disappointment in her choice of major, her relationship with Jake, and her lack of ambition. In front of everyone, friends, relatives, and even Jake, Emily's parents called her a disgrace. The words stung like 1,000 bees, and she felt her heart shatter into a million pieces. She looked around the table, searching for support, but all she saw were judgmental glances and disapproving frowns. In that moment, she felt utterly alone. Just when Emily thought the night couldn't get any worse, Jake stood up. He had been silent, absorbing the harsh words directed at Emily, but now he could no longer hold back. With a calm yet firm voice, he addressed her parents. "I may not come from the same background as you, but I see Emily for who she truly is. She is talented, passionate, and driven. You may not understand her dreams, but that doesn't make them any less valid. She deserves your support, not your scorn." The room fell silent. Emily's heart raced as she watched Jake defend her. It was a moment she had never expected, and it filled her with a mix of gratitude and disbelief. Her parents, taken aback by Jake's boldness, exchanged glances, unsure of how to respond. They had always prided themselves on their authority, but here was a young man challenging their view, standing up for the girl they had belittled. After that dinner, everything changed. Emily's parents were furious with Jake, but they were also forced to confront their own prejudices. They had always believed that success was measured by wealth and status, but Jake's words made them question their values. Emily, on the other hand, felt empowered. For the first time, she realized that she didn't have to conform to her parents' expectations. With Jake by her side, she began to embrace her true self. As the weeks went by, Emily poured herself into her art, creating pieces that reflected her journey of self-discovery. She found a new sense of purpose and confidence, and her relationship with Jake blossomed. They became each other's support system, encouraging one another to chase their dreams without fear of judgment. Emily's art began to gain recognition, and she was invited to showcase her work at a local gallery. It was a pivotal moment for her, a chance to share her passion with the world and prove to herself that she was capable of achieving her dreams. The night of the gallery opening was electric. Emily stood nervously by her artwork, surrounded by friends, fellow artists, and even a few curious strangers. Jake was right by her side, beaming with pride. As people began to admire her pieces, Emily felt a rush of emotions: excitement, fear, and a sense of validation. Each brushstroke on the canvas told a story of her struggles, her triumphs, and the love that had helped her find her voice. As the evening progressed, Emily overheard snippets of conversation. People were captivated by her work, praising her talent and creativity. It was a moment she had longed for, a moment that made all the sacrifices worth it. She spotted her parents across the room, their expressions a mix of surprise and contemplation. They had come, albeit reluctantly, but their presence meant the world to her. When they finally approached her, Emily's heart raced. She could see the hesitation in their eyes, the realization that perhaps they had misjudged her path. "Emily," her mother began, her voice softer than before, "we didn't understand your passion. We thought we were helping you, but we see now that we were wrong." Emily felt a wave of relief wash over her. This was the moment she had hoped for, a chance to bridge the gap between her dreams and her parents' expectations. "I love you both, and I want you to be proud of me," she replied, her voice steady. "But I need to follow my own path, even if it looks different from what you envisioned." In the weeks that followed, Emily's relationship with her parents began to heal. They started to attend her art shows, and slowly but surely, they began to understand the depth of her passion. They learned to appreciate her talent and the hard work she put into her art. Jake remained a constant source of support, encouraging Emily to push boundaries and explore new creative avenues. As Emily continued to grow as an artist, she also learned valuable lessons about love and acceptance. She realized that true support comes from those who believe in you, regardless of societal expectations. Jake had shown her that love is not just about shared interests or backgrounds. It's about standing by each other through thick and thin. Emily's journey became an inspiration to many. She started a blog to share her experiences, offering advice to others who felt trapped by their circumstances. Her story resonated with countless individuals who faced similar struggles, and soon she built a community of like-minded souls who supported one another in their quest for authenticity. As her following grew, Emily was invited to speak at various events, sharing her story of resilience and the importance of following one's passion. She became a voice for those who felt silenced, encouraging them to embrace their true selves and pursue their dreams without fear of judgment. In the end, Emily learned that life is not about conforming to the expectations of others, but about carving out your own path. With Jake by her side, she discovered the power of love, the strength of self-acceptance, and the beauty of pursuing one's passion. Their relationship flourished, built on mutual respect and unwavering support, proving that sometimes the most unexpected allies can change everything. As you reflect on Emily's journey, remember that it's never too late to follow your dreams. If you found inspiration in this story, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Share your thoughts and let us know how you've overcome challenges in your own life. Your story matters, and together we can create a community that uplifts and empowers one another. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep dreaming big and believing in yourself.